Hello, battlers of prostate cancer and the golf course. Today I went out to my little pitch and putt course, as you saw on my first video for today. And, I started off, with normal warm up driving. And, first I started off with my longest club, and I hit plastic balls, and that didn't go that badly. Putting was pretty decent. Then I got into the course and proceeded to slice my nine iron, and I was off a little bit, and I got a 5 on that hole. Let me get my card. And things didn't go that well or badly. If I can find my card, I hope it didn't. I lost my card last time I played. Hopefully, it's somewhere in this bag. I won't. Oh no, I don't see it. But today, as opposed to the last time I played, I took a little rest between hole. Every hole that had a seat, I made sure I put my butt on that seat for 30 seconds, so catch my breath. And you do that a little bit. And when I got to the ninth hole, which is the same distance as the first hole, 90 yards, not a big swinger, I pull up my 9 iron again and slice this again a little bit further because there was more space. And this is where blow up holes happen, because I sliced this right about 6-9 inches off a fence, and right in front of me was a bush. So I tried to slice out to the fairway because they're not take the unplayable lie. I don't suggest what you need to do here is what we do with our prescription. We need to take our medicine, get out into the fairway. Now, what happened was I sliced through a bush, and I said, okay, good. The pin is right behind the bush. But what happened is it didn't get through. It landed about 6 inches, again, 6 inches in front of the bush. So I decided to try a miracle shot rather than take an unplayable. And I got on my knees and I swiped at the ball and missed it. So that was my unplayable shot right there, because I missed the ball. It's another stroke. After that, I hit a couple more, and I think I wound up with a 7. There's only the course limit is double the par, which is 6, but I keep count of all my strokes, and I put a 7 on that. Outside of that, it wasn't too bad, except that, like my last game, in which I got the same score, downhill putting is just so tricky. So I didn't feel comfortable when I missed a couple of 3-foot putts. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. One I didn't have the confidence to hit it a little bit. I hate going past holes. And I don't mind leaving it a little bit short if you have a makeable putt. But I blew a couple of makeable putts today, and that was the part of the frustration. As opposed to the last time I played by myself, and I let a few people play through. because I no longer move as fast as I do, so used to. So I let people race through, and well, I guess I could. I don't have my card again. I shot another 77, and let's see, the back was a little bit better than the front. Jeez, I can't believe I lost another card. Now I think I have my card in this front pocket, which I I don't know from which pocket I lost it last time, but I said, well, this time I'm not going to leave it in the front, and I don't think that worked. I have a lot of spares just in case, for business cards. Well, actually, if somebody asks where you play, I give them one of the scorecards, and that takes care of that. Oh, when I started, I thought I had more to say because today it was warmer at the end than last time. It ended up to be 70. And I didn't have to walk as far because I didn't have to trudge up as many steps. And that's another thing you'll encounter. When you're on Nubeqa, that means that your testosterone has been offshot, and you will lose stability and balance. I got a pair of 1 pound weights because my legs felt right after I got back home from the hospital when I got my first shot of Eligard. My legs it felt like they've been tied to the seat when I get out of the seat. Very, very heavy. So I got a pair of 1 pound ankle weights, and that pretty much dissipated that problem to minimal. I don't notice it as much now. But you will lose strength in all of your muscles. Um, I'm 67, so it's a little bit more likely to happen to me because after 65, the rate at which you lose muscle mass is increased. After 26, it's 1 to 2% now. I watched a video that said it's 3% a year after 65. So if you're in that neighborhood, you need to do some muscles. You need to do some resistance training, and you can back that up. Any loss of balance and mobility, they can do. All you have to do is exercise a little bit, and it'll come back to you. I don't want to pull any muscles. Like I said, I'm not a really. I'm like a $132 now, and I want to get a little pop in my swing, so I have a couple of 2 kg weights. I don't want to pull any muscles. I do have what's it, 6 pound weights. I have 2 dumbbells, which is 6 pounds, 3 on each one. But I was feeling a lot greater strain. I used to do 30 or 40 of these. I used to start off with 25, and get up, add another 5 each day. I can't do that without risk of pulling something. So I use these small ones, and I make the reps instead of the weight. And for tomorrow, I am going down a club, and I'm using a pitching wedge instead of a 9-iron because I believe it's with my swing and my tempo, because a lot of balls I topped like 16 tees out of my last thing. I only got 2 nice flying balls, and today it was a lot better. And again, I've lost I lost my card. I can pretty much remember a lot of it. And all you have to do is just think a little bit. And oh no, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Yes, yes, yes. Now, uh, as I told you before, I have a scoring method. I don't know how well this is because I'm not using my webcam. I'm using a phone to shoot this. And the top line is my total score, a regular flat score. The second line is player two. That's the number of times I use my wedge. And if I hit a green in regulation, I circle it, so it's one. So I hit 3 greens in regulation on the front 9, 2, 5, and 8. 8, I made a birdie. I gave it back on the next hole. My hitting is 7. I don't know whether I was too confident or what, but that ball really just went right, sliced wickedly. Had that been a tee shot, it definitely would have been in the woods on a real course, a regulation size course. Now, I parred off to start off in the back 9, and it was pretty decent. I got one double. Well, on the front, I got one double on the first hole, a double on the fourth hole, a double on the sixth hole. That was a mess. And let's see. I only messed up one green in regulation. I 3-putted the fifth. That was bad. I don't care. Now there have been a couple of times where I putted from off the green, and I got a 3-putt on hole 7. Then on the back 9, I didn't do too badly. I wasn't feeling that. Just a little bit on the tired, a little bit distracted side. And the backside is generally where I find the tempo and the balls start hitting the air instead of skipping. Oh, I gotta wrap this up real quick if I want to stay on this channel. So my bad holes were the 18th on the back, where I hooked it left, and that gave me a really bad 6. Wait a minute. Yeah. I took 3 swipes to get it onto the green, and once I got onto the green, it took me 3 putts. And one of those was a short putt. So it was. But I did hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 greens in regulations, and then those greens in regulation, I made one birdie, 3 pars, and 2 triples. But we'll clean those up tomorrow. So everybody will see you soon, and practice your 5. I did make a couple of 5-footers to make me feel good, but I have to practice a little more. Everybody, practice your 5-footers. Know your green speed. You'll lower your score. See you next time. Take care.